Hey you guys and welcome. This video is on the plugin Area Shop, and what Area Shop lets you do is sell or rent regions of lands to players. So this is good because it means if you've got a spawn at your server and you want there to be a shop or something like that where players can sell their own items that they've got, but you don't want them to be able to grief or other players to grief their shop, this is a great way to do that. So I'll quickly show you how to create one. All you do is create a region first, so select your top point, select your bottom point, and then define it. So you need world guard or world edit for this. So region, define, and then which one. So this is green. I've already done the other ones, and basically I've set this one up. So as you can see on the sign up there, you probably can't see it. If I jump you could. It's rent, and if you just walk in it says orange can be rented for $10 for an hour. So as you can see the sign's there. If I quickly fly up you'll be able to see the sign. Obviously you'd put it where you want. You can change the colour on the sign and things like that in the config file. So if I right click on that you can see it changes to rented, and if I click it again you'll see the time actually goes up. So now I've rented it for a few hours. If I decided I didn't actually want to rent this anymore, I can actually just unrent it, and basically this means I get the percentage of money back based on how much time I've used. So to unrent it, all I do is AS unrent, and then whatever one this was. So this one was orange, and as you can see it's unrented, so someone else can buy it. And then the same applies for buying as well. So as you can see this can be bought for 10,000, and that's the same on the sign. You right click it and it's sold, but this time it's sold, so it's not for a time. I own this forever, and if I wanted to sell it back I can do, and to do that I do AS sell and then the colour, so blue, and it can be bought for 10. And basically in the config file you can set how much money you get back as well, and I've set it to 50%. So if you actually sell your region back you get half as much as you paid for it originally. So if we set this one up to be rented now, this is yellow. All you do is rent on the top line, second line whatever region, so this is yellow, third line however long, so you can do 1M for minute, H for hour, D for day, cap M for month, or Y for year. So I'm just going to do 1 minute, and then the price on the last line, and you just type it in, so 10, and as you can see that's created it. And then if I wanted to create a cell, bracket by whatever region, so the one we're standing in is green, and then whatever you want the price to be. So I could just sell this one for 10 as well. And basically it doesn't have to be in the region either. I could put the sign on the outside of the house or things like that. And obviously you could rent a far more complex thing than just a block. You could rent a whole house that's fully furnished. You could rent an area for people to be able to create their own plot of land and build on. And the cool thing in the config file is you can actually limit how many of these players can buy. So if I try and buy, as you can see, you can't rent more than one region. If I try and buy this, I can't buy more than one region. So this is set in the config file. You can set it so players can rent as many as they want, but they can only buy one. You can do a combined total, which I've got on at the moment, so they can only buy or rent one. And it's all configurable in the config file. It is self-explanatory, but I really like this plugin. I think it would be great on servers to be able to sell land to players and also create shops for players to be able to use. There'll be a download link in the description below, and as always guys, please remember to rate, subscribe and comment. Cheers.